Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hello, I know the video schedule hasn't quite gone to plan this week. Oh joy. But let's get on with the preview for the upcoming game for the Mariners as we are home again. This time kind of like a special occasion for the Mariners as it's the 125th anniversary of us being at Blundell Park, I believe. So it's quite an important game in our history, really, and it comes against Bromley, and I'm going to take you through a little bit of the pre-match interview and my prediction for the match. Just a reminder, I use Soccer Punter for my information going into matches, so that's where the information will be coming from. Soccerpunter.com, and that gives me all the stats and figures and all that we need to go through, and I have to talk about a little bit of team news as well. So we'll talk about the team news first. Artel was asked on Humberside by Humberside's Chris Cooper about the possibility of Jaden Looker. He is not quite ready yet, as Artel was to say. Not quite ready yet. Which means the Beakwoo is about the same. And Jordan Davis is still quite a way off from coming back. Apparently the first 6 weeks of the injury is being rehabbed in Wrexham, and the second half of the rehab will be done here. He was at the Chesterfield game, as Artel said that he wanted to still feel in and around people, so it was actually good that he did go to that game and support the lads, which is quite good and quite incredible, really. And so that's, the injury front is pretty much the same. We might have some surprise news, who knows? But it looks like, again, it's going to be pretty close to the team that we had last weekend against Barrow. But hopefully our performance is far better than it was against Barrow. Artel, again, very coy, very standard pre-match interview with Artel. Most of his interviews, and yeah, that can be caused by the line of questioning sometimes, but the core of his message is the same. It's we're progressing. I've got a question to say I don't see what he's talking about progressing. If progressing is in his eyes going in the right direction at the moment, he's got so much to prove right now. Because like I've said, and I haven't denied this, I don't believe in him. He has to start showing consistency. To me, in the amount of times I've said that in recent videos, consistency. We need consistency. We can't be winning one, losing one, and so on and so forth. But it looks pretty much like the team is going to be pretty much close to the same team and the same choices of players to choose from for this game against Bromley. And Bromley is a team that we can't underestimate, and I'm sure we won't, because if we go into the stats now of the game, Bromley have had a very good start to the season. They had with their win, but they haven't won since. They've had 3 defeats and a draw, as well as that win in their first 5 games, and Grimsby have gone 2 wins from their last 5, but lost 4 of our first 6 games of the season, which, if I'm honest, it is quite alarming. Bromley, we haven't played them too many times. Actually, it's that even. We played each other 4 times, winning 2 games each. So like I said, not many times. So far, it's with a goal ratio of 7 goals to Bromley and 8 to Grimsby. I'll take you through all the results we've had against Bromley. We first played Bromley in the National League in 2015-16, and we lost both times. No, we didn't. We won both times. We won both times. We won 4-1 in August of 2015, and we also then won the return in February of 2016, 2-1 at Bromley. Since then, they've done the double. We played them in 21-22 in the National League, and they did the double over us. First in September 28th, so nearly 3 years ago. They got a 2-1 win, a 3-1 win. Sorry, we were 1 up actually at half time. Ended up losing 3-1 in the September, and we got the return leg in the start of January of 2022, and Bromley beat us 2-1 at Blundell Park. So, you know, it split the times that we've played each other. So it's a flip of a coin, this one, really. Obviously, we've got to be careful of Michael Cheek. They have got some decent players at Bromley, and Andy Woodman, who is their manager, you know, a lot of fans are not a big fan of Andy Woodman for some comments that were made public after, I think it was after the match at Blundell Park last time out, and obviously fans have not been the biggest fan of Andy Woodman since. But what you have to say about Andy Woodman is to get Bromley up into the Football League has been a real achievement. Andy, considering start of last season, I think he was linked with the Gillingham job, and he turned that down and was able to get Bromley up. I think he felt like he could, and he did. And so, fair play to Andy Woodman. Obviously, his own history with Grimsby Town, being the goalkeeper when we beat Northampton at Wembley in 1998. But no, he's got some good players at Bromley. Michael Cheek being one of the most formidable strikers, and I've always said that could be one of Grimsby's big problems this year, is the teams have a decent attacker or attackers, and Town could easily be in trouble, but we'll have to see how this one goes. But Michael Cheek is their main man, shall we say, and will probably be their main goal threat. But they've got some good footballers at Bromley, so we can't really underestimate them. If you want to have a little bit of flutter on the game at certain places, you can get the Mariners at 11-10, the draws 23-10, and Bromley are 12-5. So the Mariners are just made, out of the two teams, marginal favourites out of the two of them, and that will only be because of home form, and obviously 1 defeat in 4 home games, 4 defeats in the first 6, wipes that out in my opinion to a certain degree. If we look at Uh, the top goal scorer is obviously, like I thought, Michael Cheek. Idris Adeteo is their top assist maker. Obviously, their biggest victory this season is a 2-0 win. Their biggest defeat is a 4-2 defeat, which they suffered at the hands of Notts County. And isn't that a parallel when we lost 4-1 to Notts County earlier in the season? So we've had the biggest damage done against the same team for both teams. And, obviously still finding their feet, Bromley. I'm sure they felt like they would, with the opening day win, they probably thought of then getting a draw in there. They thought, well, not a bad start, but obviously losing since 3 games before and after that overall, probably brought the realisation in of life in League Two. And for us, it just feels like, it's all I can say almost for certain is I'm almost certain Bromley will score. And I'll be honest, I don't trust our defence. Charles Burnham is our top assist. Jordan Davis is our top goal scorer. But that, to me, that makes Chaz our top goal scorer because Jordan's out right now. If you look at the league table situation, not much in it because, like I said, the league table is tight. It's probably what's helping Grimsby at the moment is very tight. Bromley are in 15th place with 7 points. That's 2 wins, a draw and 3 defeats. Scored 9 goals, conceded 10. And the Mariners are 6 games played, 2 wins, 4 defeats, yet to draw, 8 goals scored, 12 conceded, a -4 goal difference with 6 points. But if you do look at our average goals against, if you look at that, it is 2 goals a game. They concede just over 1.5 goals a game. We are exactly 2 goals a game. And like I've said in previous previews and reviews, that cannot carry on. We have to get tighter in defence. Otherwise, we could end up being in big trouble. Yes, it's early days, but 4 defeats from 6 and 5 defeats from 8 games in general is not really a record that we can look on with any sheer confidence. And Bromley, if we don't impose ourselves and don't, stay astute defensively, Michael Cheek's got that kind of killer instinct in front of goal that he could punish us. So the way I look at this game is it's gonna more or less be similar to how we started the last game, and it's all about whether Grimsby can know how to defend, because this game could be very, very important for Grimsby already early on, because with no draws or anything in there and only 2 wins, the next 2 games are really, really important. And I don't know which way to go with this one. I really don't, because, like I said, the last time we played Bromley at Blundell Park, they did come away with a win. Yes, we've had a good record in recent times at home, but we can't start the way that we did in the last game, because if we do, Bromley are going to have a field day. I don't know. How positive am I feeling? I should be more positive. I'm going to go for a narrow Mariners win. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. Probably Vernon and Rose. Going to get those two again, really, to get the 2 goals. Michael Cheek, I think, will score for Bromley. Like I said, I think he'll love our defence. I haven't got that faith in the defence that I should do. I do the attackers to a sense, but we've got to start making it easy for players, and we have to bring that average goal conceded down. Average 2 goals a game, guys. You're not going to win many games doing that, and I've said that over videos this season. These are the last few, and I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Sometimes, like Artel's interviews, some of them sound like broken records, and now's the time. I would say, I know it's early, but for Artel, now's the time to put up or shut up. It's okay saying that we're progressing. No, we're not. If anything, we're stagnant. It's okay doing it in one-off games. You've now got to start. Even if I'm gonna play a bit of devil's advocate here, or reverse psychology, shall we say, in a way. I honestly think that a win here won't change my opinion. It's all about consistency for the Mariners. Until I start seeing us picking points up consistently, it's going to be very hard to change my opinion. I think I'm going for the Mariners to win just because we're at home. No other reason. And that is strictly it. It's because we're at home. Yes, we've got good attacking players. Yes, Danny Rose can score. Yes, Chaz Vernon can score. Yes, Evan Corey's been playing well generally. But we just make it too easy for teams to score against us. And if we do that on Saturday, then Bromley will win. Simple as that. But I'm saying 2-1. What do you guys think down below? Are you more confident than me that Grimsby are going to get a result on Saturday afternoon? Or are you starting to be a little more apprehensive like me? And I wouldn't say I'm worried early about relegation at the moment, but like I said, I keep bringing that stat out. 4 defeats from the first 6 and 5 defeats from the first 8 games in general. Not confidence feeding, is it really? But let's try and make this a good day. 125 years of being at Blundell Park. Let's try and give that a day that the stadium deserves, really, and the fans who are no longer here as well, that used to go actually when we first moved in to that stadium. Let's try and make them proud as well, and try and get 3 points to possibly alleviate a little pressure on Artel, because it's bound to be building with the record so far. It's bound to be. So it needs to be starting to be addressed, and hopefully will start to be addressed at home to Bromley. I'm saying 2-1. Let me know down below what you think, what you guys think. Can we get back on track against Bromley? Or are Bromley going to come to Blundell Park, and is it going to be the Michael Cheek show? Who knows? Let me know down below what you think. That's my opinion on this one. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. I'll be back with a review of the game after the game. So let me know down below if you are going to be at Blundell Park. Come and say hello to me. I'll be in there. Come and say hi, and we can go over what you guys think at the minute. Don't worry about what I think at the moment. What you guys honestly believe, and whether you'd make any changes if you could make them. And so, but it's always great to have the interaction with you guys. I will see you at Blundell Park if you're going to be there. Do listen to it on Radio Humberside if you can't be. And obviously, the international fans do get your match passes for the game abroad. If you do live abroad, then do go and check the game out on Mariners TV, and they will it will be available on international stream there. So do let me know what you guys think of the game, and I will, like I said, I'll be back with a review of the game, hopefully in a better mood than I was in last Saturday. But let's try and give this 125-year celebration a good day. So please do like, share, subscribe, comment, show me some love, and show the team some love. And I will see you guys in the review later on Saturday. In the meantime, guys, up the Mariners. Let's try and get some consistency going. Can we please, boys? I'll see you soon. Ta-da.